What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Josh with Graded Investors, and I get messages all the time on how do we ship inexpensively, right? How do we sell those $20 cards? I made a video a long time ago. We're going to update that video today. Let's go. Got ourselves a sale. Yes. All right. So we're going to go over here. NFL singles. It looks like that was a Travis Kelce. So I got these organized somewhat. My things aren't as full as they might be, so I think Kansas City's right here in the front. Cool. So we'll pull those out, and boom, we got the touchdown masters. So just to show you guys, I've got, MLB singles, NFL singles. Down here, I've got my slabs. I need to come up with names. Probably just NFL slabs. I'm not too creative. But anyway, these ones need to be put away. My kid quit halfway in between. She's my sorter. But NBA singles, 2 alt singles. These are Pokemon singles, and then we got baseball slabs, and then more slabs down here, and that's how I keep things separated. I'm going to show you guys some stuff with the Rolo here shortly as well, because that thing is incredible. We got a sale, super exciting. Thank you to Guy Rudder. He's in the Facebook group for helping me out with this. Appreciate you. I sell cards all the time, but I wanted to use somebody's address who doesn't mind it being up for the group to see. If you guys want to send in money, he accepts. No, I'm just kidding. So we got a sale. So first things first, we're going to go in here and we're going to purchase the labels. So it's the first thing you do. If you want to weigh it, you can. I know that mine come out to 1 ounce, so I will walk you through why. But here's what we're looking at. So this is all the information. The important thing is this: to get the standardized shipping. So let's say you're in Ground Advantage, right? Maybe you have this set at 4 ounces, right? So first things first, get your size, right? What I use and what I'm going to put the links in the description for you guys is 751. It's about a 7x5 card, and I'll show that to you guys here in a second. And then your total weight. A lot of people say, hey, I run mine at 2 ounces. I run mine at 1 ounce. I just run mine at 3 ounces all the time. Mine can run at 1 ounce, right? So right now, you can see it's not showing us the option that we want, which is the eBay standard envelope. So we're going to put it back down to 1, and then immediately pops back in eBay standard envelope. Now mine, I have it preset, but just to kind of show you guys, we're going to go ahead and get that purchased up. All right, let's go ahead and click print. And this is why you want to get you one of these. Look how cool this is. Man, right off the printer, super simple. Pull down right there, everything you need to get it shipped. So I'm selling cards on eBay all the time, right? On this over here, you can see, well, you guys can't, but I'll show it to you. I had a big weekend, sold a bunch of cards this weekend, but I know that when you guys are selling cards under 20 bucks, you go, man, it's just not really even worth it. They're not selling very quickly. Well, let's jump back into the screen. I'm going to show you guys what I got going on. So just to show you guys, in my listings, I've got thousands, 4,900 listings, right? And then if you go all orders, show you guys the recent solds. So you can see by the date, March 18th. So this was, basically, yeah, this was today. This was yesterday. So this was last night. This was today. So I sold 4 cards last night. 1, 2, 3, 4 cards last night. 5 cards, 6, 7. These are all on March 17th. So it's all on Sunday. You guys can see the date right there. March 17th, March 17th, March 17th, right? They're not big money cards, but look, 20, 15, 50, 7, 40, 750, 60. So, but I'm selling a ton of cards per day, right? The 16th, which was Saturday, 17th was Sunday. We sold a few more cards. On the 15th, we sold some cards. 14th, we sold some cards. So just every day I'm getting sales in, and it's because I have so many cards up. Now, how do you get so many cards up? 10 a day, man. Get 10 cards posted every single day. Should take you around an hour to get 10 cards up. If you guys have questions on that, I've got videos on that process as well. But let's jump into how to ship and what I'm doing to make my process as good as possible. All right, guys, so here we go. Here's the card that Guy selected, and he's actually buying it. He was like, sure, I'll be in the video, but I'm going to buy a card I actually want. So he paid $1, got a good price, $1 shipping. I'll even show you guys the breakdown for what I earned. So first thing I have, it's got its own sticky stuff. Really, really important because I personally dislike thoroughly having to lick those things. And then we've got a cardboard blank. So this is similarly sized to a get well card, a birthday card, right? It's kind of what you're going to get from your grandma, and you just slide it in there very, very easily. We've got our card. You'll notice that I put the card in a semi-rigid, okay? This is your traditional top loader. This is a semi-rigid. Because we're putting it on a cardboard blank, the card's going to go face down like this, and I'm going to tape it. It's going to keep the card. You can kind of see, it's hard to see, but it's thicker. With the top loader. You can send them with top loaders, they'll ship. But if you ever get any issues, I just ship like this, man. I'm gonna tape it, it's gonna hold. I've shipped, I would say, close to 1,000, maybe more of these, and they've all done very well. If you don't have it, buy a thin grouping of the thin plastic, or sorry, not plastic tape, the painter's tape. The reason why doesn't leave adhesive for the most part. So what we're going to do is just put that on, and you'll know I just run my nail over it, right? Just so you guys can kind of see that. I leave some markings, not on the card, just on the down part. So here you can do it, but it's mostly just this part just to make sure it connects well. If you have a business card, you want to write anything, you can write thanks for the sale on the back. You can do anything you want. And then at this point, you're just going to slide it in, right? Goes in real nice. Okay. You'll notice I put the card on the front side, or what you would presume to be the front side, which is this side. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this, and so it cannot be, or it's harder to mess with it, I'm actually going to take the label, and I'm going to put the label on the front side, okay? So you can see here, look, 64-cent label. That's all we're in this. The packaging itself is like 25, 28 cents, something like this. So total, we're in it like 95 cents, 92 to 95 cents, somewhere in there. But I'll get you guys exact pricing here. I'll show you guys real quick on Amazon. So let's jump over to the next screen. All right, so here's the sale. And just so you guys can kind of see it, you can view your order details. Words are hard. You follow it down here to the bottom, and it shows you, let me squeeze this in. So on a $1 card, I make 80 cents. That's how much I get to hold, right? 11 cents is sales tax because he paid $2.11. The 11 cents goes to sales tax. Makes sense. Transaction fee, 56 cents. Shipping label, 64 cents. So that leaves 80 cents left over for me after all eBay fees. We know that I paid about 28 cents or so for the shipping, 2 cents for the label itself. So in theory, I'm in it another 30 cents. So I get to keep 50 cents, right? That's the reason I don't sell a lot of dollar cards. I target like $2 and $3 cards. The reason why is in this transaction fee is 30 cents, right? You can click here. You should be able to click here. Okay, maybe I can't see the fees here. I'd have to go elsewhere. But in that is a 30-cent transaction fee. That's a normal fee. It gets charged on any credit card, debit card, any transactions. And since people pay with cards, that's how it gets paid. So that's that information so that you guys have it. Let's jump over here to Amazon, and I'll show you guys where I get these. These are the best. So here's a great example. Cardboard blanks, right? You're looking at 13 cents per. These are just what we use, what I'm using for the blanks. Pretty easy to use. They're 7x5. They're the right size. Okay. All right, so here's some of the envelopes. It's just an A7 invitation envelope. You can see it's got the stickum, so we can pull that off. Makes it super, super easy. And you can see here, you're at 8 cents. You're at 8 cents. 7.25 inch by 5.25 inch. It's going to fit a 7x5 just fine. That extra quarter inch just gives that little bit of room so it slides in. But we're at 8 cents on this side, and we're at 13 cents on this side. So I was off. It's actually only 21 cents. So out of the 80 cents, 21 cents is spent on this, and then 2 cents is spent on the shipping labels. So I'll show you guys shipping labels real quick. So showing you guys real quick, these are thermal labels. So one thing you want to be careful of is if they're too inexpensive, they're actually going to cause you issues. So I actually buy these ones, which are the Rolo ones. They cost 4 cents. I find that it just works better with my particular printer. So this is the one that I use. You can use any of these. The bottom line is they're as cheap as 2 cents, as you can see here, and as much as 6 cents. But as you're looking through, you'll find a brand that you like that works well with your particular thermal printer. So keep that in mind. Always good to stay consistent with the ones that work well, because I've tried a lot of different ones, and every once in a while I just run into ones that just don't work well. Thermal label printers, there's always deals on these. You can see right now, here's a deal on this one. It's a knockoff printer, but it works, right? That's the bottom line, is it works. The roller printers, I have the wireless one. It's like $250. The benefit of wireless, but you can see right here, this one's $80, and it's Bluetooth. So mine works through Wi-Fi, so it works anywhere in the house. It's nice. I think if I was to buy it again, I would just get a cheap one. Like, it doesn't matter. I've talked to people who use the cheap ones, and they work fine. Because again, it's just a very generic printer that prints words. And the way it prints is very, very inexpensive. So just uses heat, basically, to print. So if you guys have any questions, definitely read the reviews on these. But I'm not going to tell you which one to get, because at the end of the day, it's just nice to have a thermal printer, to be honest. But as you're looking through, I mean, you can see there's ones for $70, $80. I think if it was me, I would go with one that was at least Bluetooth. That way you could do it off of your phone. But that's because getting labels off your phone is super easy. Super, super, super easy. So let me know if you guys have any questions on that, but that's the general information for that. So there you go. Hopefully that gives you guys a real good idea of what you're looking at for shipping with the $20 shipping label process. It's just basically you can get shipping for 64 cents, 84 cents, or $1.04, depending on if it's 1 ounce, 2 ounces, or 3 ounces, and it includes tracking. But the best part for us as sellers is it includes $20 insurance. So if someone says that their package is lost, which happens, I would say a decent amount of the time, like 10% of the time, I get some sort of, hey, I didn't receive my package, or my package was lost, I can immediately file for insurance. And I'll make another video if you guys run into that. Let me know. I can make a video on how to file for insurance. I'll make that with my next insurance claim, actually. I'm sure that'll happen here in the next couple of weeks. But I'm sending out hundreds, and I'm telling you, less than 10% are getting hit with that. But even if you find that it's more than that, at the end of the day, you've got $20 in coverage, and it costs you as little as 64 cents. It's just too good of a deal. eBay has set us up for success. We just have to make sure we do our part. So if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I'm here to help. I want to make sure everybody has a good time. And I want to make sure that you're moving some of those cards that you just don't need for your collection, right? If it's not your card, let's move it along to somebody whose card it could be. So appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys soon. I'm out.